You see, I'm constantly getting trapped in this repeating pattern. I'm scrolling and scrolling on TikTok, frying my freaking brain, watching all sorts of shit, and then randomly, out of nowhere, a rush of motivation to lock in. So I open up my notepad and start brainstorming, writing down any idea that comes to mind until I eventually get an amazing idea. So then I begin the scripting process, and it starts looking good. Then you realize this is going to be the greatest video of all time, and you're going to go viral, and you get super excited. You then finish, and then you realize it's the worst idea you've ever had and doesn't make any kind of sense. So you start searching for inspiration back on YouTube, going through all sorts of channels, watching inspiring videos, whilst also trying to keep that spark alive, just searching, and before you know it, it's been 3 days, and you never even started. This same pattern has been happening to me for years, and I'm slowly starting to give up on my dream. Hey, I'm Lucas and this is it. This is the year that I put all my effort into making this YouTube dream of mine a reality. Saying this whole thing is overdue is an understatement. Like, just let me give you a quick rundown of my story, okay? So, basically, when I was a young little boy at 9 years old, I found a website called YouTube and I was obsessed instantly. I created my first channel in 2011 and started posting stupid skits and wrestling videos with my friends and brothers. I stopped that for about a year, but then a year into high school I started again, but this time it was different. I posted trampoline, flips, stunt videos, which led me to an Instagram community that I started to focus on more, which eventually led me to stop posting on YouTube again. Shortly after high school I joined a dance crew that was pretty successful. We posted videos that got over 1 million views, we got invited to YouTube events and hit 50,000 subscribers. But during all of that, all I could really think about is I wanted to do this myself. 2020 then comes. Lockdown happens. Since we couldn't leave our houses, dancing sort of fizzled out, and this is when TikTok was coming up. I really had nothing else to do, so I thought, let's give TikTok a go, shall we? And just under 2 years later, I had 1 million followers. Weirdly enough, after that happened, I pretty much stopped because I didn't enjoy what I was making and YouTube was the real goal. A year goes by and I'm pretty much working full time and this YouTube passion just slowly fades away. But eventually I notice it and I think to myself, now's probably a great time to book my dream Europe trip and then this can be the start of my whole YouTube. So the goal then became to go to Europe, film it, and that's when I start. And I did. I went to Europe, I filmed the whole thing, then I came back and started to edit. But it wasn't working. The video just wasn't coming together. I tried editing this thing for over a freaking year. I've been trying to edit this video for 4 months and it's not going anywhere. It freaking killed me. I had all this motivation and it just didn't work. It wasn't what I wanted. I then did what most lost 23-year-olds would do when I moved states. I moved to Brisbane. I moved into a house with 4 dudes. I worked full time. Eventually came back to Melbourne, turned 25, and that brings me to today.
Enjoy